our community, it's very tough to have those conversations with our parents, our friends, our families without being ostracized.
The creators of a queer positivity project are working to fight stigma against LGBTQ2S+ people in the South Asian community, and they've chosen one of the community's most influential cultural vehicles to do it.
We have taken iconic Bollywood songs and we have recreated them, but instead of having cis hetero people, we have actually incorporated queer representation, so queer people from the Toronto LGBTQ community. So that way, we not only represent them, but we represent a part of their story, a part of their narrative.
This is the kind of project and the kind of videos that me, as someone growing up as a South Asian LGBT member, would have wanted to see.
Suzanne and Adnan believe Bollywood's largely straight and traditional depictions of relationships have a massive impact on how South Asian society views the LGBTQ2S+ community, and they're hoping to flip the script with their Bollywood Reimagined project.
We only look at, the boy meets girl narrative, but we don't have the same representation for queer people.
It also shapes the way we even view relationships. There's so many times where queer people have been approached and said, so who's the boy and who's the girl in your relationship? Because that heteronormative structure is all they know. So that's the tools that they have in order to be able to bridge an understanding to queer relationships. But now we're trying to offer a different viewpoint to give them more tools to be able to have more language to understand and bridge that barrier between the two.
So far, they've recreated 4 blockbuster Bollywood songs featuring gay, lesbian, trans, and bisexual members from the community along with allies. The hope is that seeing queer relationships against a familiar pop culture background will go a long way in normalizing them in mainstream South Asian society.
We're trying to make queer relationships, queer romance, queer love, and expecting that larger-than-life romance just to be normal. I hope if someone watches this, it'll just give them the power to love themselves regardless of who they love.
Now, Suzanne says the response to the project has been overwhelmingly positive, and they're already working on their next 4 videos, and they're looking at a fall release for that. For more on the Bollywood Reimagined project and to watch all 4 videos, you can go to our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.